Warriors Unite! Back with another episode of Vigor Warriors 2 in the 1% Club. Busy week, but Merry Christmas, my friends. Merry Christmas, Warriors. Merry Christmas to you, your families. Hope everybody's doing well. Keeping on your conquesting yourselves, conquesting things around you, having dominion over yourselves and dominions over the world around you. This is important. We need more masculine males out there. We need people who are going to take charge, who are going to be leaders, who are not going to succumb to the temptations and the lies of this world that's going on all over the place. And it's important to keep on keeping on and going, my friends. So keep doing it. All right. So anyway, let's do some shout outs before I do one. And I have the week off, so I'm going to try to do at least two or three different videos this week. That's my goal. Sometimes I accomplish it, sometimes I don't. Let's go ahead and try it. Skills, goals, abilities, NSR. That's one of those topics we're going to talk about. SI33py Sage, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Micio Cruz, thank you. Micio Cruz, I'm sorry. Jose F121, I think it is. Thank you. Phoenix Rising, thank you. Yisraely Shuddah, thank you, my friend. Oleg, thank you. Merry Christmas, guys. God's Gladiators, Merry Christmas. Armandomorales, thank you, my friend. Some kind of Texas, thank you. Loopswell, thank you. Frederick Zimakoff, thank you. Thoughts Become Things. I like that chant. That's wonderful. So I like that. Alvin, thank you, my friend. King Duku, thank you. Black by Dope Demand, thank you, my friend. Very good. Nathan Darby, thank you. Oleg again, thank you. Black by Dope Demand again. But the real name is Curvy Shrine. Thank you, my friend. You're an old friend, and I appreciate that all the time when you kind of comment. Also, he's got his own channel. Please go ahead and look at that. Once again, Jose F121, two more, thank you. Dotech, thank you, my friend. 2 days, keep it up, my friend. I'm sure it's a lot longer now. God's Gladiators, Hiljack 67, new subscriber, thank you, my friend. Mr. High Vibration, keep it up, my friend. Jeroenverreyken, thank you, my friend. Relentless Assault, and Oscar Pizarro. So thank you guys for your comments. And at the 2:30 mark, we're going to talk about a topic called Losing the Spike the Longer You Go. And this is on the booster. And I think it's a great topic to look at, especially for those who are long-time retainers and continuing to do what we should be doing normally in the old days. But this is something modern right now that a lot of people don't have, a lot of self-control, the ability to be able to not just releasing whenever they see something or they're, intrigued by someone's figure, things like that. This is the modern world we're in when people cannot hold that, idea. But what he's talking about on the booster here is that the spike we're talking about is what happens when you first start retaining. And when you first start retaining, obviously your testosterone is going to go way up, and this is what the research has shown as far as I saw, and it's going to go up, and then obviously then it's going to kind of tail down a little bit. You're going to have like a spike look on the thing you're looking at, as if you could kind of follow your days and track it and graph it back and forth. But what he's talking about is absolutely very true, and Bruce is right on target on this. What happens as time goes on, now I'm at, I don't even remember now, 1,600 days or something like that, over that, almost probably 4 years since COVID, I think something like that, in June. And so when I look at this, it's going to be probably almost maybe 5 years now, 59, I was probably 60, I would be 64 in June, so it's probably about 5 years. The idea, guys, is that you're going to go to a moderate level, and that's okay, because what's going to happen is that this becomes a normality in your life. It becomes the normal life you have, and this is what's the key is in here. And I can't tell you how important this is when it comes to success in life, to be able to have the ability to have calmness, to be able to see things as they come, not getting upset, not getting bothered by things that happen. Those are the things that you've got to keep on keeping on with. And we talk about this And this is why we talk about that. Don't expect to keep having high spikes all the time, because as you do this longer, your body's going to become accustomed to your new self, your new energy level. And therefore, you're going to just use and transmute that to different things. Now, sometimes I think this bothers people because they want to continue to get the highs all the time and feel that highs. But like anything else, you're not going to always feel the highs after something happens, and all of a sudden it's going to kind of dull down again. But the thing that's important for you is not to fall back into temptation. Some people like the highs and lows so much, they live their life in highs and lows. And so what ends up happening is that once things start calming down and having peaceful, quiet types of things, somebody, either themselves or somebody in their lives, creates a lot of problems, drama. So they have to go ahead, and now they have a lot of anxiety and stress, and now they got to get that high again. This is why a lot of people end up having this love-hate relationship with people, and in business and in relationships, because in 1 minute they have to feel the anger and the down, and then they feel the up on the other side of it, and they're looking for it. I remember one time I was counseling people, and I would ask them why they're fighting all the time, and basically what they both admitted was that they liked the making up because they were fighting, and so they had the anger on one side, and then all of a sudden it motivated them to make up on the other side. Now, it sounds a little strange, and if you think it's kind of strange, I believe it's strange, because what you should have is you should have a peace. And what God wants us to have is a peace, tranquility, feeling an ease with life. Not where always anxiety-filled, fear-filled, rejection-filled, anger, sadness, happiness, all over the place, right? That is not good, in my opinion, for the system. Because you want to have that period of time where life is easy, life is good, because God has given you that. With all the stresses, all the things you could have in your life, you're taking an easy approach, you're taking a calm approach to life, and that's going to happen. So as Don the Booster says, right, you're losing that spike the longer you go. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you're losing your retention. You're losing your energy. Actually, you're building your energy up, and you're looking stronger and more superhuman than ever. I can't tell you, once again, the amount of, and I've had to actually go off of some social media because there's too many requests for friendships and different things and connections, and I don't really want to do that anymore. I mean, it gets ridiculous at some point, because what ends up happening is that people feel your energy, and it's so different than 90% of the men out there. And this is what I'm talking about when I talk about a level of attraction. People want to be around you. Now, you obviously have to make the choice of what you want to do with those people around you. But the key is that the longer you're on this, the more attractive you become, not only in the relationship world, but also in the business world. And in the business world, you're going to be more successful, more opportunities, because you become an attractive person. People want to be around you. This is the key to it. They want to be around you because they want to feel that energy, something about you. It doesn't even have to be around you physically. If they like the way that you talk, or they sound, even on a text message, they'll respond, or even on a picture, or whatever it might be, because they sense the energy behind that. And women especially are very in tune with this. Because they're very emotional types of human beings, they're going to respond to the way they feel. I was listening to a video the other day, and I don't remember what it was now, but it was a very interesting comment, and I agree with this 100%, that part of the thing we have to look at is when people fight, especially with women say something, you can always put two words in front of it, one in the beginning and one at the end. If they say, for example, I don't like you, right? Something like that. I don't like you. You can actually put in front of that, he says, I feel like I don't like you right now. And so you add the I feel and the right now, and that's the way most women will react most of the time, because they're very much into feeling. And if you understand that as a male, then you're going to understand that those feelings change all the time. And so 1 minute you may be dealing with one type of situation, Another time you may deal with another situation. This is why men should never get that upset. And I can't say that this has happened to me hundreds of times, but I'm getting better, of getting upset with what women say to them. Because what women say is an emotional reaction at the moment. And as time goes on, they change their viewpoint. They may change it. They may not change it. It may go back to a different level of it. But the bottom line really is it's not the same as what they said. It's how they feel at the moment. And the same thing about attractiveness. This is why it doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter that, I'm married or anything like that. If women are attracted to you, they're attracted to you because it's how they feel. And they will struggle their own selves with the moral value of it, of course. But they want to be around men because there's very few men that can make them feel like that. Because of the retention, because of the confidence you build with the retention, the fact that you now are using other techniques like, affirmations and visualization, and you use praying, all these things you use to become an attractive person. You're grooming yourself better. You're getting yourself back in shape. All these things figure into the same principle because now you have the energy to do all these things. That's why it starts with retention and self-control. Because if you're able to self-control yourself and you're able not to release energy all the time, and you're able then to also use that energy to get in better shape, to get more intelligent, to get more spiritual, all of a sudden now people stand up and notice. And people in business stand up and notice this. They want you around more. They also notice it more in relationships, and women notice it all the time. And since women, are all over the place, you can't avoid women. Women will be there all the time. They'll be in the business world. They'll be in relationships. It is a good idea for men to be attractive to women throughout their whole life. I don't care if they're married or not, because it gives you opportunities. It gives you opportunities when I'm talking about in the business world. And of course, if your relationships break up, you have opportunities once again in the relationship world. But the bottom line really is that women want to be around a man who makes them feel attractive. And if you're attractive and you have that energy and power, then all of a sudden, women will feel that and they want that. But always remember that you're always going to get that power. So going back on the booster's comment, you are always going to be an attractive person because your energy level is now plateauing. Doesn't mean it's losing it. It means you're using it in a way where you're becoming a more relaxed, confident. It's almost like the old saying was, you have to be comfortable in your own shoes, your own moccasins. Yes, you're becoming more comfortable. You like yourself more. You don't have to get so anxious, upset, angry, even crazy happy, because you're happy from within. And once you get that feeling from your creator, then you're able to use that information, use that energy to actually make yourself the best masculine male you can be. And again, I say masculine because this is what we need. We need more masculine males, less feminine males out there, more masculine males, and more males that are going to then show the feminine side that they can be feminine. A lot of females are becoming masculine primarily because they can't find masculine males. And once they find a masculine male, you'll see the difference. If you see a masculine male, they will not be masculine. They'll go back and revert to their femininity because they have to. Because masculine energy pushes back against other masculine energy. And there's no way that female's masculine energy is going to match the masculine energy. It just doesn't happen. Testosterone levels are so different, it's never going to happen like that. So that's why you have to be strong as a male. Once you start giving in and becoming more feminine as a male, then you lose your power and you lose your masculinity, and women don't respect that. Women respect the man. They may not always agree. They may be upset. They may be angry. But in the long run, they always respect the man who's masculine, because that man knows what he wants to do. He's taking his goals. He's going to take what he wants to. He was going to go ahead and achieve what he wants to, and he's going to demand excellence. And this is the key type of thing. So if you can demand excellence, you're going to be okay. All right, friends. Well, great topic. Thank you on the booster. I appreciate that. I know I'm getting caught on some of these. I will go ahead. I have a nice topic on calmness, comes from semen retention. We'll talk about that at a later date. I'm going to try to do a couple this week. I can't. I'm not going to promise you guys anything, but I'm going to try to get at least 2 or 3 done before New Year's Day. And then obviously I'll try to do on New Year's Day as well. So have you guys a Merry Christmas. God bless each and every one of you guys. Always remember that we have to continue to do 2 things. And I hope you guys have a great day with your families and your kids and people around you, and enjoy yourselves and continue to becoming excellent. Almost like Bret Hart in wrestling used to say, the execution of excellence. Keep being that excellent person. And remember 2 things, my friends. 1, every day, and this is a great day. Merry Christmas, guys. Every day is a new day to a great warrior. And you guys are excellent warriors, and I'm blessed to talk with you guys as much as I can. And 2, we always have to continue to understand, even on Christmas Day, that we have to continue to remember the temptation, the devil, the evil one's always around the corner. And we have to make sure that we continue to be faithful to our mission, to what we're doing as masculine males, becoming men again, and becoming strong men who are able to fight off the temptation. And that's what we always call, Merry Christmas, guys. Battle on! God bless you guys, and have a great Merry Christmas. Take care.